guys are having an awesome day today. And right now we are at the new office, or store, I guess whatever you want to call it. It's more of an office. We'll see what it turns into. But I've got the frog on the door. And I've got a lot of space. Let's see here. You say hi, buddy. Wave. Say hi. Go ahead and wave. Now, we're not totally set up just yet, but this is where my desk office area is going to be. As you can see, I've already got a bunch of stuff set up on here, and here's actually the desk. We just haven't put it in just yet. And if I step back and give you an idea, I've already got some frog pictures on the walls. There's some tanks and some frogs. I'll show you that here in just a second. There's a little divider from the other store, and a little bit more construction stuff. That's into the business next door. So this is basically it. I've got this area right here, and there'll be an office wraparound desk here, and a countertop, about a 10-foot countertop that goes to here. That'll divide all of this stuff. And let me show you what some of the stuff is that we got going on so far. And this is a moss tank that I started about 2 years ago, about a year and a half ago. And I've got a bunch of danios and guppies and a bunch of tetras in here. And it is thick. You can see exactly how thick. I mean, give my hand here. I mean, it's thick. Look at that. So I want to start thinning this out. It's basically made a green carpet, a green hill of just moss. And I've trimmed out some of it, and I've put it into this tank, and you can see how it's kind of spinning back there. That's the best way to have moss if you're planning on selling it, because that way it gets even light distribution. You just have nothing. You just have it free floating in there. You don't have it attached to anything, and put it near the aerator, and it'll just spin, and you'll get solid, nice green all the way around it. Whereas if you just had it set in a certain area, whatever doesn't get a lot of sunlight, it'll start to kind of turn brown. And I've got some goldfish in here, and this is just a moss tank. This is for some moss that I'm probably planning on getting rid of or using in another aquarium, and that's just some feeder goldfish. And I've got the lighting that I've got in here is T5 fluorescents. These are from some of my older fish tanks that I used to have. I need to replace the bulbs in this one. It's pretty dim. And then I've got some extra supplies up there. Magnolia leaves and sphagnum moss and some coconut coir. And that's for all the frogs and stuff. So, and here's some of the frogs that we've got. Let me see if I can show you. And that there is an apricot Pacman frog, just a little baby guy. And I've got a 4-spot patternless albino Pacman frog back there. Let's see if I can show you. Bunch of little fatzos. And I'll try to speed up a little bit. This one I know is hiding. There's one hiding back there. Let's see if I can get the ones up front and show you. And that's just a regular albino Pacman frog. Little baby. And they got their little water dish. Try to keep it around 80% humidity, give or take. And then here's the green normals. These are some little baby green Pacman frogs. And I'm just getting these guys nice and healthy, getting them nice and big. And then, as you can see, I've got some bigger ones in here. This is Pablo Escobar. He is a big brown and gold male Pacman frog. this away a little bit. Sorry, bud. Yeah, just to give you an idea, I mean, he takes up that whole corner right there. Really cool rusty red and green. And it's hard to get these brown ones. If you were wanting to buy some brown Pacman frogs, they used to be really popular. That was really actually not even popular, it's just all you could get. Now it's mainly albinos and stuff. This is what a normal green Pacman frog looks like as it gets older. This is Fiona. And I've got sphagnum moss, water dish for her, and get fresh water every day. So that's kind of what they get. They get a lot bigger than that. They'll live up to 15 years, but that's mature size. They'll start having babies and breeding about that size. And then here is more of an adult albino, kind of a medium-sized albino. Another normal albino Pacman frog. Now this one's name is Theodore, but I'm actually starting to think Theodore is a girl. Hey, buddy. And what's nice is you can just keep them at room temperature, you know, mid-70s. You don't want it to kind of get down into the low 60s or in the high 80s, but yeah, mid-70s is usually pretty good. And I've got some little apricot babies in here. Oh, cool! He's coming right up front. Hey. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for right now. Got a bunch of Pacman frogs, got some fish tanks, got some moss. Eventually I'll have a countertop with some display tanks, and I've got some space down here to hopefully start getting the Pacman frogs to start breeding. I'm going to be working on some rain chambers, and it's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I used to have Pacman frogs way back in the day. About 15 years ago I worked at a reptile zoo, and they only came in 3 colors, albino, brown, and green. And now they're blue and pink and orange and all kinds of crazy colors. So a lot's happened in the last 15 years. And I'm hoping to use these right here, these shelves down here. I'll put some lighting and some water and hopefully have some breeding, Pacman frog breeding going on with some baby Pacman frog tadpoles, which would be pretty freaking cool. And I've even got Pacman frog pictures on the wall. So yeah, this is just a quick update. Hopefully it's not going too long. Here's some of the frogs, the fish tanks. Here's the office. I'm going to have a green screen right here on this wall over here behind the desk, so I can start doing some really good editing, and I can start live streaming, which is really important. I haven't done any live streaming in years. When Google Hangouts first came out, I was doing them on YouTube and stuff. I'm sure you guys remember that, but haven't had the opportunity to do live stream in a long time, so I'm looking forward to that. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for some more updates.